With a game time temperature of 103 degrees, Capo FC have the unfavorable task of being the first California team of the season to face the Desert Gunners in Arizona. Hello everybody, I am Joshua Buttrick, and it's days like today where I am grateful that I play indoor soccer. Welcome to the blazing hot pregame show as Arizona Arsenal face Capo FC. This pregame coverage is sponsored by Premier Design Group, the official kit sponsor of your Arizona Arsenal SC. Premier Design Group provides their clients with integrated development solutions that they can rely on. Premier Design Group, efficient, quality, responsive. Arsenal had their second away trip of the year. On June 1st, the Gunners traveled to Coachella Valley to take on the inaugural Club Coachella FC for the first time this season. Coachella scored early from a penalty kick within the first 2 minutes. Arsenal proceeded to take that personally, as Connor Martino started the 4-goal flurry with his third of the season in the 7th minute to bring the score even. Luke Schaefer added his second in the 26th. Martino got his brace in the 45th and tallied his team-leading 4th goal. The goal-scoring bonanza ended in the 53rd minute thanks to a gentle finish from Owen Jowett. Arsenal let their foot off the gas late, however, as Coachella would score twice in the 90th minute to bring the game within one in the last couple of minutes, but Arsenal would prevail for their second win of the season. The next night, Arsenal traveled to Ventura County. It was a closely contested game where it appeared an Arsenal attacker was fouled inside the penalty area. However, the referee didn't see it that way and awarded a free kick just outside the box. A great opportunity nonetheless. It was squandered as the free kick sailed over the bar. At the half, it was 0-0, and in the 47th minute, Ventura County were awarded a contentious penalty. From our given camera angles, the contact was either very minimal, or the penalty was given because of an attack from the dreaded turf monster. Ventura were able to slot away a penalty which Arsenal couldn't find a response to, and ultimately the game finished 1-0, giving the Desert Gunners their first loss of the year. Capo come into Arizona Athletic Grounds coming off a 3-0 win against FC Tucson last night. Capo is having a far more successful season away from home this year, winning all 3 games they have played away. However, today's game will be the hottest temperature-wise they have seen all season so far. Capo have a 4-way tie for leading goal scorers as 4 separate players each have 2 goals. Last time these 2 teams played, Arsenal walked away 2-0 victors, seeing a brace from Connor Martino. Arsenal had Capo to thank for a couple of records they hold as a club. The most goals in the game, largest margin of victory, and longest unbeaten streak against a team all come against Capo. Arsenal look to continue their winning ways against Capo FC and look to break some club records for their USL team with another win tonight. For this game tonight, Arsenal will need to have a high amount of energy early. Although Capo have won every game away from home so far this season, a second straight game in 100+ degree temperatures is a difficult task to deal with a high-pressing style that Coach Burke implements. Arsenal will look to pounce on the mistakes made by Capo early and often. This has been the Arizona Arsenal pregame show presented by Premier Design Group. I'm Joshua Buttrick. Thanks for watching.
That make the 18 plus the 3 or 4 reserves that'll be there. That's what we're good at. We're good at cleaning things up and making things hard for teams. So don't give too many gaps, close the spaces down. Don't be flat when we're defending. Me falló el que siempre fue las cosas.
Well, there's a saying in England for soccer teams that play really well. Yeah, they play really well, but can they play on a rainy night in Stoke? For the Southwest Division of the USL2, if the question is asked, yeah, these teams are really good, all of them, in fact, but can they do it on a 100-plus-degree day here in the East Valley? Hello, everybody. My name is Joshua Buttrick. Welcome to our coverage of this USL2 matchup between Arizona Arsenal and Capo FC. Capo FC have played in the heat. They actually played FC Tucson last night in similar temperatures. However, the temperature is slightly warmer with a lot more desert around here. There's turf on your right, desert on your left. It is a very, very hot atmosphere here. And considering the high pressing style that Arsenal have been known to play with, it is going to be a very interesting game to follow. If you're a neutral, it's going to be an interesting game to follow if you're a fan of either of these teams. As Capo have their first throw. And starting lineup for your Arsenal are as follows. Goalkeeper is Donovan Partizan. Left back, Shamari Kamara. Blaise Hardy and Carter Boucher are two center back pairings, with the right back being Christian Ortiz. The Cornell product, Eduardo Serrano Opoka, makes his return to the squad. He played on this team last year. Lucas White will be in that center mid position. He is wearing number 24 today. Jacob Fitzgerald, the Colorado Springs product, he's going to be playing the right center mid position. The strikers are Luke Schaefer, Michael Huss, and leading scorer for the team, Connor Mautino. As that ball's going to be out of play, is going to be a Capo throw-in. It's the first time on these streams you will be seeing Donovan Partizan in goal today. Kennison was goalie in the FC Tucson matchup that ended in a 3-3 tie. Capo already giving some fight here early. They have been pressing high in the corner. Will be taken by Tommaso Belli. To give you context of the temperatures that we were experiencing today, it's 103 outside today. And for the visiting Capo FC, their home field in San Juan Capistrano, the temperature there right now is a nice, comfortable 68 degrees. It is a perfect area where Capistrano FC play their soccer. And it is a far cry from the hot desert climate that they experienced not only yesterday, but they will be experiencing today. That ball's going to be passed back to Rene Cortez, one of the center back pairings today. And now it's going to be passed to Jackson De Alessandro, who's going to play it back to what it looks like Granasco. Granasco, there's that high press that I was talking about earlier. Has been, not super effective, but we could see the benefits there. As you can see right there, as the shot is up and it's going to be just wide. But if you saw there, the high press made it to where the striker had to run to get to that ball instead of just standing in an area where the ball can be played to him. That high pressing offense means that there's a high offside line closer to the midfield area. It's almost as if Arsenal are forcing Capo to play in their positions with the way that they high press. But now it's Capo on the ball. They play what looks like a pretty similar high pressing style as well, and it's been meaning for some very interesting matchups as that ball's going to be played back to Partizan, who's going to play that up to Boucher. Boucher has Ortiz, but he's going to opt to play it up. Was looking for Michael Huss, but instead it's going to be in the hands of Carlos Gonzalez. Capo has had a perfect record on the road so far this season. Three games, 3 victories. And they're looking to keep that record perfect tonight, as that ball is going to be played by that may have been Daniel Toscano. That ball's going to be out of play for a goal kick. A couple of last-second number changes is what you would expect, and we saw one just there. Ball's going to be played short to Blaise Hardy. He's going to try and play it on the way. Now he's going to play it back towards the middle, and Capo's there to intercept it And now it could be a great chance now. But that chance has been wasted for the time being. As it's Michael Huss, and there's a little bit of miscommunication. Ball's going to go out of play. It is a Capistrano throw. A lot of communication going on between the Capo players and the man throwing it in. A bit of play now, and that ball's going to be forced out. It goes through the barrier and out of play. It's going to be thrown to Capo. Throw will be taken, and now there's could be a good chance for Capo here. It's going to be cleared out. It's going to be a corner. There's a lot of congestion in that penalty box right now. Referees trying to stop the rough housing there, and now there's a couple of Capo FC supporters here tonight. They're actually there's a pretty good attendance for them today, especially considering the distance that this team has had to travel. They're from closer to the central northern side of California. Blaze Hardy takes a tumble. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be taken by Blaze Hardy. Back to Boucher. Boucher has Ortiz on his right, but he's going to play it up to Huss. Huss is in a one-on-one position. Now he's going to need to cross it. And the ball's going to be forced out. It's going to be a corner. First corner of the game for the Gunners. Pretty good-sized crowd. Pretty good-sized crowd today. The ECNL boys squad is going to be congratulated today as 4 squads from that ECNL system for Arsenal made the national playoffs, and they will be honored at halftime. Ball's going to be swung in. It's a good save by Gonzalez to keep it out, and now here comes Capo. There's one man up in front, but he will not be able to receive the ball. Now here comes Capo again. They do get that ball back after the attempted ball in from the Arsenal defender. Ball's going to be on the right. It's going to be Belly. It's going to be on that right wing. It looks like the USL2 has it. It's going to be passed around. Gonzalez will find Cortez. Cortez looking for D'Alessandro. And now he's going to pass that to Edwards. Edwards plays that right wing position, but played a little back, and now the right back can play that a little up. Now a chance for a cross. It's a good tackle from Shamai Kamara, and it's going to be out of play for a goal kick. The ball was deflected off a Capo player and out of play. Adam Burke barking instructions to his squad. Tarzan looking for position to place that ball, and now finds it. And that ball's going to be kicked up with a long amount of power. It's to the point where Carlos Gonzalez has to retrieve that ball for himself. And now Capo will be on the attack. That was a nice long ball. Went 3/4 of the way to the goal where it landed. That was where that ball landed. Good amount of power in the leg of Tarzan, but that one is now going to be on the feet of Capo for only a little bit as Hardy is able to get that ball back for Arizona. It's been a lot of sloppy play early on, but it might be likely to change with the later we get into this game. We are expected to have 2 water breaks today due to the weather in the 35th and 70th minute, and that ball was taken too quick, according to the referee. as the ball will be called back. It will still be a free kick for Arsenal. It will be Blaise Hardy to take a free kick. Capo are very much going to be ready for it now. Instead of opting to take it quick, it looks like Harding will be claiming that the ball is flat, and now he will be given a new ball. He will kick this over to the right. He's looking for Ortiz, and Ortiz takes a heavy touch, but will get that ball at his feet. Gonna pass it back to Boucher. Boucher back to Ortiz. Fitzgerald calling for the ball, and he finally gets it. Gonna have to pass it back to Ortiz. He's gonna play it towards the middle, and it will eventually come back to his feet. Lucas White is on the wing. He'll be found, but now he's going to go back towards the middle. It's going to go back to Boucher. And that high-pressing offense is being used by both Capo and Arsenal, and Capo are the ones that are playing it better at the moment. So that ball is going to be played out to Serrano, one of the returning veterans on this squad, and he passed it straight into the middle of the field, and it's going to be picked by a Capo player, but only for a slight second. Here come Arsenal. It's Christian Ortiz. He's going to play it back to Boucher. Boucher has Fitzgerald on the right wing. Plays up to play it in the middle. And that's a good bit of footwork from the Capo player. Now it's going to find the feet of Toscano. Toscano is looking to play it to Ivan Lopez and finds him. Lopez crosses it in. It's off the head of Blaise Hardy, and it's going to be cleared out. And now, here come the Gunners. Ball's out of play. It's going to be an Arsenal throw. And never mind, it's going to be a Capo throw. Capo looking to make good use of it. Good a bit of passing from Capo. It's going to be thwarted, however. Now here is Arsenal with the possession that only lasts about 2 seconds. Capo gets that ball right back. It's Grants now. Grants now will play it to Cortez. And that looks like a foul there. Ref says no, and here come the Gunners. The Capo player looks to be in pain, and it's going to be a good save from Gonzalez. And a very displeased Capo player is on the ground right now. Might need some treatment. Ref will blow the whistle. And the player who's down, it looks like, is Jacob Edwards. Took a blow to the back, landed right on his face. Ball, it will still be Capo ball, but complaints from the Capo player, and now it's going to be still Capo ball. Good hands from Gonzalez. He will use those hands. That's on the ground. He's going to hit a low lining long ball. It's going to go straight back to the Arsenal keeper. Now, this might be a game of Pong that we're playing right now. That ball's going to Husk, and it's going to be a free. Looks like a free kick to Arsenal. It was an off ball. Not Arsenal. Free kick to Capo. It's either an off ball foul or an offside. Either way, Capo have the ball. Now it's one of the center backs that brings it up. It's not closer to you right now. Now it's being played in. That's a decent shot. That's a good save by Donovan Partizan. His first real chance to make a save, and he takes advantage of it. Now he'll pass it to Hardy. Hardy's going to find Kamara. Kamara's going to try and play it up. It's to Luke Schaefer, and the Cal Poly product looking to cross it in. Now it's there, and that's right off the foot of Luke. That was actually Luke Schaefer who was looking to take that shot. And he took it. It's over the bar, and it's a Capo goal kick. Really good chance for the Gunners, but it wasn't taken with any sort of calmness. It was a very nervy shot. And it will be a goal kick for Capo. About 15 minutes gone. The weather is still very hot outside, but there's a nice cool breeze that is cooling the players down ever so slightly. The ball's going to be played towards Lopez, and now Lopez passes it to Belly. Now Blaze Hardy. That was actually Karma. That wasn't the greatest clearance in the world. Partisan is going to have to kick that out. It's going to be on the right wing, off two players, and it will be off on the feet of Capo. Nearly went off the hands, nearly went off the ref. A little bit of chaos going on right now, but that chaos might lead to a Capo goal. Instead, it's a good play from the left back of Arsenal, who's going to clear that out and rather pass it to one of the midfielders. And now it's Ortiz on the wing of his own half. Pass back. Cyril calling for the ball. He won't get it. It's going to be back to Blaze Hardy. And now it's Kamara. Looking like he's going to pass that back. Finds Blaze Hardy. Blaze Hardy has options. He's going to opt to pass it back. Partisan, it's a little bit of a hard pass there, but it's a good touch from the keeper. He's going to have to force that up, and Capo will get that ball back, but it could have been disastrous if Partisan didn't get a good touch on that. Now it's going to be back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will play it to Cortez. He's going to play it up to the number 16, Toscano. Toscano looking that out. Ball's going to be let out. It's going to go off one of the spectators and out for an Arsenal throw. It's going to be taken by, not Serrano, it's going to be taken by Ortiz. Ortiz looking to find Huss, and he does find him. Huss needs to get a cross in. But still has the ball at his feet, and now he loses it. Ref is going to call a foul on Huss. It's a free kick. Ball's going to be played across to Grasnow. Grasnow will have to play it back to Gonzalez. Now play it up to Edwards. Edwards looking for me. Tatum and finds him. Tatum finds Belly. Belly to Grasnow. Grasnow on the wing to D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro plays it back to the middle. That could have been a really good chance if the defender for Arsenal didn't make the play. It was a good play by Carter Boucher. And now it's a chance for Huss, but the ball is just a little too far forward, and it will be safely collected by Gonzalez. Cortez will try and play this ball up, and he doesn't do so successfully. Now it's a chance for a counter here. Needs to get a cross in, and does. Shots up. Good bit of defense from Capo to keep that ball away from the goalkeeper and possibly into the net. Here come Capo now. Played back to Lopez, who's actually playing a little deep for a winger, but considering the amount of defense that was needed to be played at the moment, I don't think his coach minds that at all. And now a chance for Capo. Is he onside? We will never know. He never got to it. Now the ball's going to be wide to Ivan Lopez. Lopez finds Toscano. Toscano tried to find Belly, but it's out of play for a goal kick. For those that have not been able to come out to the game, there's a little bit you missed in terms of announcements for today. There's actually going to be a fundraiser night at the Texas Roadhouse on Power and Ray on Monday the 17th from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Perfect place to go before, on the way to, or after our home game against Redlands, which will be played this Monday. To participate in the fundraiser, either mention the fundraiser to your server or show them the flyer that is posted on X and Instagram. See you there. Go Arsenal. Now and Capo still have a good chance. That's going to be a long shot attempt. It is well right. Slightly ambitious, but it definitely had the power. But now it's going to be a goal kick, and considering we don't have ball boys today, that ball has to be retrieved by one of the players, and it's retrieved by the left back Kamara. will kick it back to his keeper. Artisan will kick this one. It's going to be a low liner. Does find the head of an Arsenal player, but it's a really firm touch, and it goes straight to Gonzalez. We'll play that to Cortez. Cortez looking for someone in the middle. Can't find him. And now it's Michael Huss trying to get in there. That's some really good defense from Cortez. Forcing it out. It's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick to be taken by Carlos Gonzalez. It's going to be hit a little towards the right-hand side. Looking for Alessandro, and Alessandro is fouled. It's going to be a free kick. Temperatures are cooling off ever so slightly. We're still, I believe, 100 degrees. That will change later in the night. We are currently at 101. Yeah, Alessandro taking that straight off of us. And the one-man wall works in that situation. Now, here come the Gunners. But another ball that's just a little too long and finds the hands of Gonzalez. He's going to play that to Cortez. And that's another deflection here. And that's a really good chance now. The shot is going to be deflected. It's a corner. It was a really good chance for Serrano to get his first goal of the season. Fitzgerald tries to cross it in. There's a couple of Arsenal heads, but there's a push in the back call, says the ref, and it's going to be a free kick for Capo. Cortez will clear this, looking for D'Alessandro. It will find the feet of a Capo player, but it does go out for an Arsenal throw. A lot of passes that just have a little too much power on them for Arsenal so far. Christian Ortiz looking for a man. He finds a puck to Serrano, and now a chance for a cross in. There's a chance. We got a goal. The first goal of the game. It is scored by Luke Schaeffler. Correction, Michael Huss is the one that gets the goal. It is the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. So an Arsenal goal scored by number 20, Michael Huss. Michael Huss, his first goal of the season for Arsenal. And Capo looking to answer back straight away here, and they have a really good chance to. It's Ivan Lopez that's open on the wing, but instead it's going to be played towards the middle. There's still a chance here. It's Grant Miller, He's going to cross that in. It's good defense from Carter Boucher. He's going to need to clear that out, though. He's going to opt to try and find. He was looking for Michael Huss. Was Luke Schaefer, but the referee puts her flag up as offside. I believe it was Serrano who got the assist, but don't quote me on that. We can look at the replay. Yeah. And plus, we can look at the replays later. It's going to be an advantage played after the challenge. It's going to be crossed in. It's good defense from Arsenal, and that ball is going to go out of play. It's going to go towards the audience and out of play. We're near capacity today for this matchup between these two USL sides. And now another good bit of defense from Carter Boucher. He leapt out of the gym for that one. Ball's going to be forced out of play again towards the crowd. Another Capo throw. Here comes Capo again. It's going to be Gratz now. He's going to play it up to Edwards. Edwards has a couple of options. He's going to opt to pass it back to Rene Cortez. Looking to play that up, and really a great interception from Arsenal, but instead it's Ivan Lopez looking for Grant Miller. Boucher gets pushed. Ref says doesn't call a foul. It's going to be a goal kick. Ivan Lopez, that was a fantastic pass. It was just a little too hard. Grant Miller couldn't get to it, and now it's going to be a goal kick. And that ball, that nearly ended the bloodline of Rene Cortez, but it will still be Arsenal ball. Ball just caught him a little bit above the no-no square. And now here comes Arsenal, but only for a second. That ball is gone, and now that ball is going to go most likely out of play. Kamara will let it go out. It's going to be a throw. We're nearing the 30th minute now. Arsenal, the lone goal by Michael Huss. Huss could get a second one here, but instead most likely will be across to Schaefer or Gonzalez. No, he's going to take a shot, and it's a good save by Gonzalez. It's a corner. And Gonzalez, don't know if that picked up on the mic. I hope it didn't. We wouldn't be able to monetize this video. I mean, to be fair, we only have 100 subscribers, so monetization isn't really our problem, but let's just say Gonzalez was not pleased with his defenders after that counter-attacking chance from the Gunners. And now it's going to be a corner taken. And now another chance here, just a little too high, but it's going to go not out of play for a corner. Instead, it's going to be out of play for a throw. It's going into the crowd. Decent touch from one of the members in the front row, and it will be a throw-in. Ball's going to be... Looks to find Michael Huss. He does find him, and that cross attempt is well out of play. In fact, that ends up on field 13 on the other side of the little dirt patch that separates the turf and grass fields. Goal kick for Capistrano. It's going to be taken nice and long. It's going to land just next to where the edge of the circle is. Now a chance for Arsenal to counter again. Going to take a little bit of time here, Arsenal. It was Connor Matino, who's got 4 goals this season, who plays that. Now a chance for a cross here. It is going to be Michael Huss. Refs, Arsenal want a handball. They're not going to get it. And Now a chance for a Capo counter. It's going to be Miller. That's good defense from Blaze Hardy to force it out, slow the pace down. It's going to be a throw-in. But first, a water break. We are in the 30th minute, and considering the weather, it is very much necessary. We still have not gone down below the 100-degree threshold, although we will soon. But either way, it is very hot out here, and this water break is very much deserved and needed. Otherwise, USL2 would get a lawsuit on their hands. But as of now, 30 minutes have passed. Arsenal's lone goal coming from Michael Huss. We head into our quick water break with the score: Arizona Arsenal 1, Capo FC 0. Wow, they go quick on this water break. They go quick on this water break. Welcome back. It's a quick water break for both sides. They weren't even in this league where you're not even allowed to leave the field of play for a water break. You are, of course, given your water. However, players that were on the field stayed on the field, and now it's going to be Capo who will start to play up again. That was only about a minute water break, maybe a tad bit less. It was nice, quick, and efficient. Ball's going to be out of play. Nope, it's going to actually be called back for a free kick, which will be taken by the keeper, Parizan. Referee giving a talking to Jackson D'Alessandro. Now play will resume. It's going to be a long ball for Parizan. That ball will not be found by any Arsenal player. Now it's Ivan Lopez on the wing by himself. Had options, was looking for Grant Miller. It was deflected off of Miller's foot. It did find a Capo player eventually, but now it's going to be Ortiz who clears that up. It's Fitzgerald who's going to try and pass that up to, it looks like, Michael Huss, and Michael Huss made a good effort to try and keep that ball at his feet, but instead it's going to go back to Capo and the foot of Peter Gonzalez. Gonzalez will look to play it towards the wing to D'Alessandro, and D'Alessandro takes a tumble and it's a foul. A little bit too much of a bump there. Forces the off-balanceness of D'Alessandro, and it's going to be a free kick. Referee wants the ball to be played a little further back, and it will be placed. Free kick's going to be taken with the left foot, and that was straight at Parizan. I believe that was an attempted cross there. I not find anyone, and now Parizan. That's a long ball, and it's another game of pong, except Gonzalez won't even oblige to grab it. It's going to be a goal kick. Ball's a little bit out of his reach if he wanted to grab it anyway, so it's safe. He safely lets it out. I envy the goalkeepers who are actually able to kick it that far. As someone who is a goalkeeper myself, it is always nice to see some really good goalkeeper play. Both goalkeepers have been respectable so far. And it's another cross here. Was intended for Michael Huss, but it's out of play for a throw. Now it's a really decent chance here. Miller can catch up to it. Parzan's going to have to go back towards his goalkeeper mouth, or the goal box mouth. Yes, goalkeepers have a mouth, but the area around the 6 box is not called the goalkeeper's mouth. It's called the goal mouth. That was just a bit of miscommunication on my end. Apologies, it is summer. I haven't taken an English course in quite some time because I took the necessary English courses to graduate with my major, but still got some work to do. Natural science courses are always the worst. And that ball's going to be played back into the hands of Carlos Gonzalez, who's going to yeet that ball towards one of his defenders. That defender being Mead Tatum. Mead Tatum does kick that ball out. Blaze Hardy will eventually get to it and pass it to Boucher. And now Parzan, a little bit of a struggle to get that ball, but he will eventually get it out, and Jacob Fitzgerald will pass it to Ortiz. Ortiz tries to pass it, but it's going to be deflected by Lopez. Lopez, ball's gone out, and it will be Arsenal ball after all of that. Ortiz will take the throw in. He's going to play it back to Lucas White. He's going to try and get that to Kamara on the other end, but it's just a little too high. That's going to be Capo's throw. This half has been fast. We're already 36 minutes gone. It's some dang good soccer so far. Both teams high pressing. Both teams looking to get a breakthrough. Arsenal have gotten their breakthrough, but they're wanting to get some insurance. Both teams playing like it's still 0-0. No real backing up from either of them as Blaze Hardy will find Kamara. Kamara looking to play that up to Matino. Ball's gone out to play. It's going to be a Capo throw. There was an indoor skills camp that Arsenal had this week, and the final day of it was actually today. And they were posting some highlights of the camp on the regular Arsenal page. And considering the look on everyone's face, it looked like everyone had a splendid time. Considering it was a nice air-conditioned area, makes it all the more better. Most likely we'll be having that camp next year as well. It's been a really great experience for all the youngsters, and considering we're going to be paying tribute to a bunch of those youngsters after they're making it into the playoffs, Arsenal's a really good club to be in if you want your kid to have a real good soccer future ahead of them. So we have a bunch of players on this pre-professional squad. A lot of them going to Division I schools. For example, Blaze Hardy and Lucas White both attend Virginia Commonwealth University. There's a Cornell product here. He's an Ivy League school player, Eduardo Serrano. And now that ball is going to be called back for offside. But a lot of these players that we see, not just in the USL, but a lot of WPSL products, as well as the academy, and just a lot of these players not only are great, but they're not only great, they're also getting scholarships. I know Carson Purdy was able to commit to Davidson, and he's been playing absolutely spectacularly for the UPSL squad. He's in fact been almost like an X factor for them in the games that he has played. But either way, playing at this club is a really good gives yourself a really good chance for success in the future, not just in possibly making it into a professional career, but also having opportunities at colleges. It's hard enough to play in college, and getting that opportunity not only to play in college, but get scholarships and have it pay for your education later in life. It's an amazing thing for all these kids, and it's honestly a really good thing. And a lot of these kids are playing for Arsenal's youth clubs, especially in the UPSL and the USL Academy. Jacob Fitzgerald on the ball now. He's going to play it back to Hardy. Hardy looking for Boucher and finds him. Boucher finds Eduardo Serrano. That ball's going to be just out of play for an Arsenal throw. We officially hit the 40-minute mark here. So the slowly start setting. And that is a challenge on number 25, Carter Martino, and that might force a card out here. It looks like a yellow card for Jackson D'Alessandro. Yellow card for Capo FC, number 15, Jackson D'Alessandro. Free kick to be taken by the Gunners right now. It's going to be taken off the foot of Jacob Fitzgerald. Ref is going to, of course, force some of the Capo players back. Do not know if he has the spray. Looks like he does not, but he will keep a firm eye on those players. Make sure they don't try skating up. It's Jacob Fitzgerald who's on the ball. The ECNL boys are just behind it. It's a low free kick, but it's straight at Gonzalez, and the chance is gone. Cortez will find Lopez. Lopez finds Tatum. Tatum takes a hard challenge, and that might be a booking. Meanwhile, I saved the referee's camera. That would have been a little bit of a disaster if that thing was to fall down. It looks like Fitzgerald will be put in the berth for a yellow. As I believe it is confirmed. It is a yellow card for Jacob Fitzgerald. Yellow card for Arizona Arsenal, number 26, Jacob Fitzgerald. And now each team has one player in the book. It's Fitzgerald and D'Alessandro who are in the book right now. And now it's a chance here for Capo, and it's good defense that forces that ball into a ditch, and it's going to be a corner. It's a good piece of defending from Michael Huss, the striker. In the corner. You're good. Will be played shortly. We just need to retrieve a ball here. The ball that was put into the little canyon area just behind the goal has been retrieved. As we slowly approach halftime here, little under 2 minutes of regular time remaining. There will be some additional time, at least one. Partizan, really good hands from the big goalkeeper. And now here come Arsenal. There's enough. This is a great chance to counter, but that's a really heavy touch. And then cost them a counter attack, but it's still a chance to get a goal here. It's going to be Kamara who puts this ball in. It's going to be a nice long throw. Looking for Fitzgerald or Huss. It doesn't get to either of them. It's going to be headed on by Lucas White, and it's going to be out of play for a goal kick. Did they say 3 minutes of out of time? Yeah. Maybe forced to the number 7, Grant Miller. And a really good chance for Capo. Has to make sure they don't foul Arsenal, and they don't. And it's going to be a long looping ball. Here comes Arsenal right back. It's Jacob Fitzgerald. That wasn't the greatest ball in the world, but he could still get that ball. But he has to be careful. He's on a yellow. Now a chance here for Capo. A cross comes in. It was an attempt by Miller. Lopez looking to get on that ball now. but Ortiz will deny him for the time being, and now it's going to be a slow ball up, and that ball is Huss onside. Yes, Huss is onside. There's a chance for a cross here. It's going to be crossed in and cleared out by Capo. It's a good play from Grass now. And now Lopez tried to get that ball, but it's going to be forced out of play. Now it's going to be a booking, I believe, on looks like the number 24, Lucas White. Lucas White has been booked for a yellow. Yellow card for Arizona Arsenal, number 24, Lucas White. The referee has indicated to the fourth official there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes of added time officially given to us by the referee, informing the fourth official. And now it's Capo again, still trying to figure out what exactly the card was for Arsenal. I believe it may have been an off-ball incident, most likely just kicking the ball out. And then the ref stops play for a moment. But now the ball will be played nice and wide. It looks like it's D'Alessandro who crosses that in, but it's going to be, I believe, out of play. Don't know if it's a goal kick or a throw. Considering the mannerisms of everyone, it looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Come on, refs, they're making no effort to get the ball. And now the goal. That's going to be Tarzan who takes this goal kick. Considering how considering that he was able to kick one pretty far down the field earlier. See that line is playing a little bit back for Capo. Now chances here. It looks like it's Schaefer. Schaefer. Oh, that was actually Martino who tried to pass that to Schaefer. Schaefer now. Still chances here. It's going to be Christian Ortiz. He's got a chance to cross this ball in, but he's going to slow the play down. Now he's going to go towards the wing. Ortiz has a chance to cross it in. Lopez on him. Now the cross is in. It's Martino. Nowhere near. Serrano. No. Kamara trying to pass that back in. It's going to be back to Capo there. That was some good defense from the Northern California side. Ball's out of play for a Capo throw. It's going to be taken quickly. Capo's still on the ball here. They get another throw in. And the ball's going to be cleared out by Kamara. Another throw in. Capo on the attack late here in added time in the first half. Most likely will be the last bit of attacking here for Capo. And that ball is going to be a foul here. It's going to be another yellow card. That one looks like it's assessed to lose Schaefer. It is Schaefer for kicking the ball. Okay. Yellow card for Arizona Arsenal, number 23, Luke Schaefer. And this should be the last bit of action we see before the end of the half. I've just let this go on a little bit longer than the clock of ours suggested, but considering there's no... That's a great save! That is a great save by Donovan Parzan. The Capo FC support don't agree, but now it's Michael Huss on the ball. Michael Huss crosses it in, and that's going to be out of play. And that will be the halftime whistle. It's a great save by Parzan, preventing the goal. We've reached the end of the first half. The score here, Arizona Arsenal 1, Capo FC 0. Can you mute me, please? Check 1-2. Mic check 1-2. Are we good? Okay, perfect. Welcome back to Mesa. It's a 1-0 lead. I think ball's about to get kicked off to start the second half. No subs for either side as the second half gets underway. There was a lone goal scored by Michael Huss in the first half. 3 yellow cards assessed to Arizona Arsenal. Those yellow cards coming for Luke Shaker, Jacob Fitzgerald, and I believe Lucas White, 2 midfielders and 1 striker booked. It was a booking for the right back Jackson D'Alessandro Capo. We've had 4 bookings so far. No subs right now, so expect there'll be some action going on here. Maybe trying from both sides to maybe provoke any sort of foul that might cause a second yellow. Right now, it's going to be Arsenal ball, courtesy of Gavin Partisan. Partisan will pass that out to Christian Ortiz. Ortiz looks and finds Lucas White. That ball's going to be lost, and now it's a chance for a counter here. There's multiple men in the Capo box. If he opts across it, instead he's going to look to shoot it here. It's a good save. It's going to come back out. I do see a substitution for Capo here. It is actually Isaac Powell who's on now, as he had controlled the ball for a little bit there. But now it's still going to be Capo ball. It was an attempt by Arsenal for a counter-attack. That attempt has been thwarted, as that ball is going to be played back to Carlos Gonzalez. Now it's going to be Capo ball here. It's Rocco Bond, another sub for Capo. It looks like Capo made 2 substitutions. Bond will play that up to Powell. Powell is going to have to play that to the left. Crosses it in. It's a good header from Blaze Hardy to get it out. It's going to be a corner. And Arsenal might be playing on the defensive now to start this half. First corner of the half taken by Capistrano. The corner is going to be taken short here. Now the cross will come in. It's going to be hit off of the foot of Leonard Grasnow, but over the bar and out for a goal kick. All of those Capo players were playing in front of that halfway line. And now they will keep the high press here. If you can see on your screen, they were just playing just behind that halfway line. Still playing an incredibly high press. In fact, it's a little higher than earlier. That ball is going to be played. It's going to be put back to Blaze Hardy. Blaze Hardy will find Boucher. Boucher will clear this up to one of the substitutes for Arsenal now, as Joshua Martinez checked in to start the half. At the half, where it was a quick substitution, not just making sure they after the ball went out of play. Now it's going to be Capo's turn here. It's Vaughn. Vaughn was looking for Belly. Couldn't find him, and now it's going to be Lucas White playing it back to Hardy. Hardy will play it back to White. Serrano, a long ball to nobody. It's going to be played by Tate. Tate, I'm trying to play it right around. Now, Arsenal will have that ball back. It's going to be Blaze Hardy. Hardy can play that around to Boucher. Boucher will look to play that up to, looks like Connor Martino, but Martino's been caught offside. It's going to be, doesn't look like it's an offside call. That looked like it was out of play. It's actually going to be a throw-in. Now Capo have the ball at their feet. It's going to be Isaac Powell who plays it to Goratz. Goratz going to find number 16. He gives it to Vaughn. Vaughn. I'm looking across that. It's a good play by Kamara. Kamara, that ball might still be in. No, it's going to be called out. It's a goal kick. And the flag lost its flagginess, if you could say. The banner is down on the ground. I don't know if that's actually going to be important later, but as of now, the flag is out. It's red. The corner flag is without its red little flag. It's just a corner post at the moment. That doesn't matter in terms of the game. Now Arsenal will still have possession here with this throw. That's going to be a handball called against Luke Schaefer. And now it's a chance for Capo counter. Now it's options for passing for Capo, but instead it was an attempt on goal that was thwarted. Serrano plays it to Martinez. Martinez plays it back to Martino. Martino to Kamara. Kamara to Hardy. Martinez. Martino. Okay.
Let me your feet.
Okay, it's going to be forced out of, not forced out of play. It was a mistouch by Blaze Hardy, and it's going to be a throw-in. Capo will have the throw after that little series of plays. It's going to be a long looping throw. Finds the head of one of the Capo players, and now it's one of the subs trying to find Vaughn. That's going to be cleared out. And now it's going to be back to Capo. It's going to be Powell who's going to look for options here. He's going to play it back to Edwards. Edwards plays it back to me, Tatum. Tatum going to play towards his left. Finds Toscano. Toscano. Back to Powell. This is Toscano. That's a really good play from Capo, but the cross is not ideal. Powell will look to keep that ball at his feet. Ortiz heavy press on him. Tate. Surrounded by two Arsenal players, trying to look for an opening. Still there for me, Tate. A little bit of a kerfuffle going on. No foul called on either side. Ref just lets it play off. There's a push in the back. And a foul committed, it looked like, by Daniel Toscano. It's a push in the back on Luke Schaefer. Right kick for the Gunners. Do not know who came off, but I it's going to be a long looping ball in. It's look possible handball there, but it didn't hit his shoulder. Now it's a long looping ball this time for Capo. Blaze Hardy will hit that back to his keeper. And now here come the Gunners. Playing it along the hand side. Got from sources that Fitzgerald was the one that was subbed off for Joshua Martinez. Fitzgerald was on a yellow. Now it's Martino. He's got 2 goals. He's got 2 goals against this team alone. He's got 4 on the season. He was looking for goal number 5, but that's a shot straight at Carlos Martinez or Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez plays it out. Luke Tate looking to chip that up to Kalani Delarol, who just came on. Delarol trying to play some defense on the Arsenal right back. It's going to be Blaze Hardy. Kamara. Back to Hardy. Still high press from Capo. That's a hard pass to Boucher. Boucher will keep it at his feet. He's got options here. Finds Serrano. Serrano looking for a long-looking ball, and it's going to be another foul. Another foul. We might expect a card coming up. It is. It's going to be on Jacob Edwards. Yellow card for Capo FC number 18, Jacob Edwards. Jacob Edwards is put into the book now, and it's Blaze Hardy. Going to pass it to Ortiz. Playing more of a center back position at the moment. Ortiz. Now he's going to go back just a tiny bit. Plays it up to Martinez. Joshua Martinez takes a hard shot. That's just a little over the bar. That's a goal kick. Gonzalez wanting a ball. But first, some substitutions. So we do have the lone ball boy who is going to go into the not the canal, of course, but the little ditch that prevents any sort of flooding on this field. Substitution for Capo. Noah James comes on. He's going to be playing on midfield position. Powell tried to find James there for his first touch, but instead it's Martino, and it's good defense from Capo. That's going to be a touch too hard and out of play. Throw in for Arsenal. Martinez on it. Passing it back to Boucher. Boucher needs to pass this back to the keeper and does. Tarzan boots it up. And another, this is a push in the back, says the referee. Another free kick for Arsenal. Capo, high pressing, being ultra aggressive, as you would expect for a team that's 1-0 down. That goal could come at any time right now for either team. It's been a rather even contest. In fact, near the end of the first half, it almost did come for Capo FC. It was a great save by Donovan Partizan. And that save. So it's going to be taken, and it's going to be Joshua Martinez who passes it to Huss. Now Motino. It's good movement from Motino. Motino, he's looking to get a ball in. It's going to be a good save from Gonzalez. Really good movement from Motino. There's a reason why he's the team's leading scorer at the moment. But here comes Capo FC. They've got numbers. It's going to be Noah James who tried to play that back, but he loses the ball, and now it's another chance here. It's Eduardo Serrano. Plays it to Martinez. Martinez back to Serrano. Serrano crosses it in. It's a low cross, and it's going to be into the hands of Gonzalez. That was nearly kept in by Capo FC off that, but it's going to be an Arsenal throw. And Arsenal will take their time as the 60th minute fast approaches. Is that any of our water, by the way? It's a series of headers from both sides. The will eventually find Ivan Lopez, who will look to play it up to Delarol. And now it's going to be a charging Sergio Vega. Vega, this is here offside. It was a good finish by the Capo striker, but the play will be called off for an offside. And the free kick to be taken by the Arsenal keeper, and Abouche will play this up to Lucas White. Lucas White finding Ortiz. Ortiz in the middle of the park now. It's Martino on the break. Martino, that's great defense. Fantastic defense from D'Alessandro, who is on a yellow. He's on a yellow. That was a risky challenge there, but the challenge pays off. It's an Arsenal corner. Going to be taken by Joshua Martinez with his right foot in swinging corner. 4 Arsenal men in the box. And the corner to be taken here. It's headed away by Capo. Martinez should be able to get at least a header on it, and he does get a head on it, but it's going to go straight back to Capo. And now it's a series of, this ball is yet to touch the ground, finally touches the ground, and it's going to be at the feet of Arsenal for the time being. Another ball high looping in the air, goes towards the lights. Martino tries to take a touch. He's called offside. I do not envy to be a referee in this game today. There's been a lot of stuff going. There's been a lot of stuff going on, and not all of it has been legal. But right now, it's Capo ball. Now it's D'Alessandro. Oh, will be played up by Grasnow. Grasnow, good touch by Hardy. Gets it to Eduardo Serrano. Serrano, White, Martino. Passes it back to Mara. Hardy. Boucher. Not the greatest pass in the world. That was an attempt to Ortiz. It's going to be out of play. Capo will take it quickly. And now that ball is at the feet of Arsenal again. It's Motino on the wing. Connor Motino cuts inside. Still Motino. Opts to pass it back. It's Lucas White. No. A good attempt from White, just a little wide of the post. There could have been a nice insurance goal, but instead it's still 1-0. These teams have been very much evenly matched, a lot more evenly matched than their last contest. Capo have been really, really good there. In fact, 3 wins from 3 away from home. They're looking to continue that streak, and especially considering they beat FC Tucson 3-1 at Keno Sports Complex. It would not have surprised me if they came in here with the utmost of confidence, and they've definitely been showing they're a lot better team than what we saw here at the Arizona Athletic Grounds last year. They're a good, solid team. In fact, everyone in the Southwest Division has been good and solid. Last year, Arsenal were kind of the whipping boys of the division, But this year, it has been a much different story. All these USL2 sides in the Southwest Division, excellent. It hasn't been a runaway race at the moment. In fact, whoever wins this game is going to be either in that first or second spot, depending on the goal difference. And now it's a corner for Capo. In swinging corner. It's going to find one of the defenders here, but out of play again. That was off the foot of Leonard Grasnow towards the goal. It's going to be deflected by an Arsenal defender. It's another corner. 65 minutes gone here with this 1-0 scoreline. It's been a really good contest so far. Considering the attendance here today, stands have been nearly filled, and it's about equal in support for both sides here. Incredibly impressive considering Capo are a 7-hour drive away from the East Valley. It looks like another corner. No, it's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick to be taken short. And that's a long ball. He looks like it's going to be to Michael Huss, who's going to be onside. It's a attempted, I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Either way, it's going to be at the feet of Carlos Gonzalez. Don't know if he's going to try and keep it on his feet or put it on his hands. He has the option of both. Opts to use the hands. Throws it to Mead Tate. Mead Tate looking for James and finds him. Still no James. Still with Capo. Surrounded by Arsenal players, however, but they still have the ball at their feet. He's going to find Vaughn. It's Rocco Vaughn. Good step over now. It's going to be an attempted cross here. It's great defense from Arsenal at the moment, and they will clear it. Lucas White. White has an option to his left, opts not to use it. And Isaac Powell called for the foul, not happy with it. Now it's Jackson D'Alessandro. Pass that's taken away. There's Hardy. Hardy finds White. White, that was an attempted ball from Martino. Ball's going to go out of play. Isaac Powell will throw this in for Capo. It's going to be taken short. It's going to be D'Alessandro. Alessandro finds Powell. Powell looking to go inside. Has to pass it back to Cortez. Cortez finds Grasnow. And that looks like a handball. Referee doesn't see it, and replay on. D'Alessandro. Still D'Alessandro. Looks like ref's going to be playing advantage from that foul. It's going to be a chance here for Capo. Chance is squandered for the time being. Still very much high pressing here, and they force the throw in for themselves. It's been a good contest. Good spirited play from both sides. And now a chance here for Noah James. Crosses in, shot off the post and out. Still a chance for Capo, but it's cleared away. That was the best opportunity Capo had. It was a chance their partisan was beaten, but he did not beat the post, and the ball took a friendly deflection for Arsenal, and the chance for now is gone, but there is an opportunity to make another chance here. Cortez looking for Mead Tate. Mead Tate having to pass it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez outside the box, looking to pass it to Grasnow, and D'Alessandro calling for the ball, and he gets it. D'Alessandro, he has a cutting Rocco Vaughn, but it's not the greatest pass in the world. Arsenal will slowly let it trickle out for a goal kick. A little over a minute away from that 70th minute water break. Scoreline still reads 1-0 Although Capo were very, very close to equalizing there. The ball just took us. The ball was just slightly more to the left. We would have a 1-1 game here. Instead, it's going to be Parizan who clears that out. It's going to go over the head of literally everybody. It nearly finds Michael Huss, but it's good play from Capo to get that ball back. Ball took a high bounce. And now chances here for Capo. It's going to be D'Alessandro who loses the ball. And now a chance here. Michael Huss is running towards that ball. Will he get to it? No, it's good play from Grasnow. Forces the foul. Here comes Capo here. It's going to be Sergio Vega. Now it's another cross here. Will not go anywhere near the goal of Parizan as he's able to go up, hold on to that. It's going to be a nice save. Most likely the last possession before the water break. And it's going to be a long ball to Michael Huss, which is out of play. Ref will call for the water break. We are 71 minutes gone. Actually, no, it's not a water break. It's going to be a set of substitutions here. It's either the 70th or 75th minute we call these water breaks. Zeke Zambrano coming in now. And with, I believe, that is Jacob Harris, I believe, coming on. Oh, no, not Jacob Harris. It's Caden Cameron. It's Caden Cameron and Zeke Zambrano coming on. Zeke Zambrano does play that left back position, most likely replaced Kamara. Now it's going to be a foul here committed by Michael Huss. Well, for a second it was an offside, but then I remembered there's no offsides on a throw-in. It took me a second to learn that while I was reffing recreational soccer, but I did eventually learn it. Just took a aha moment while playing FIFA to find out that, oh, you could be as far offside as you want to throw in. Good to know. Either way, it's Capo ball. It's a ball to absolutely nobody, and Capo's not making an attempt for it. So Kamara, who is actually still on the field, will let that drizzle out. Zambrano is actually playing that right wing, which implies that Ortiz was the one that was subbed off. Actually, no, I believe that's Ortiz still on. It must have been Carter Boucher coming off for Wizard Gunners. Now Tino is on the end of it. The header, not the greatest of accuracy, and now it's Capo ball, and it's a long ball here. It's going to almost find Delarose, but it's going to be Arsenal ball again. It's Hardy trying to find Kamara. It's another hard pass, but it's going to be controlled. Now it's Martinez. Martinez looking for Martino. Martino gets pushed. Doesn't get the foul call. Instead, it's another opportunity here, and that was Caden Cameron's first touch of the game. It won't go anywhere though, and now it's going to be Isaac Powell. Powell is going to switch and go towards the left side, kick the ball towards the left side here. It's going to be on the left now with Mead Tate. Mead Tate beats a man, opts to pass it back to Powell. Powell, they're going to keep it on the left side here. It's going to be James. Mead Tate. Powell. On. Crosses in. More good defense here from Arsenal. Able to keep it away from the goal. Will they keep it away from the goal for the time being? No. It's a good shot. It's another good save. The shot coming in from Sergio Vega, who I believe is a returning player for Capo from last season. And it's a good save. by Donovan Parzan. Made a handful of good saves tonight, and right now he is the one that has been able to. He has been one of the many reasons why Arsenal have a clean sheet at the moment. The Capo are looking to change that here. It's Grasnow. Grasnow plays it back to Gonzalez. Now it's Powell. Tate pushes off Zambrano. Still trying to keep control of the ball and does. Another switch of the field. It's going to be D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro finds James. James loses the ball, but it's going to be a foul called. It's on Lucas White, but it's not considered a bookable offense. It's going to be a nice short ball. And Capo is trying to take that nice and quick. Ref is doing his dangest to control the game here. Nothing has been too feisty here. We haven't had any brawls. We haven't had anyone force anything. Ref will put the Arsenal wall back to 10 yards. And ball looks like it's going to be taken here by Belly. Belly and Vaughn rather over it, but Belly will be the one to take the corner. It was an attempted cross sort of ball, and nearly a chance for a counter there. It was Huss that would have been on the end of a possible counter. He was the only striker back, and now he might have a chance of the ball here, but it's a good defense for Powell to prevent that. Now it's going to be D'Alessandro, the lone man back for Capo. He's going to pass this up. Finds James. That's another good set of defending from Arsenal. And now we will have our water break. We're about to reach the 77th minute. It's been a nice, hard battle between these two clubs. Still 1-0 due to the courtesy of the lone goal from Michael Huss. We're taking a water break here. We'll be right back with the score. Arsenal 1, Capo 0. Over, we are back. 2-line action here. It's Capo ball. And it's James. Tried to keep control of it. Now it's Powell. Powell crosses, goes in. He's going to. I thought that was going to be a shot. In fact, there was a pass. And now it's a real good chance now. It's Vaughn. Crosses it in. Good defense from Blaze Hardy. And Blaze Hardy is just going to need to get this up the field and does. It's Lucas White now. Motino was streaking, and it's another foul. It's Lucas White. He's got to be careful. He is on a yellow. And I think these subs might need to keep it safe. It's another foul. It's again on Lucas White. It's again committed by Lucas White. Now the subs will finally come on. Two of them coming on for the Gunners. And I believe what I'm seeing, Lucas White is one of them. The other being, I believe, Connor Martino. Lucas White on yellow. It was a little bit dangerous to keep him on. Don't want Arsenal coming down to 10 men. Martino comes off. White comes off. And the two subs here looks like, I believe that one is Jacob Harris. And looking like Owen Jowett coming on. So Harris and Jowett coming on for White and Martino. Free kick in a great spot for Capo here. Good opportunity to cross it here for Veli. Veli's going to have to take a shot, and that one is over the netting. And now Capo will make their sub. It's going to be Diala Sadler, who is also on a yellow. Having the yellow is greatly affecting who's coming on, who's coming off. Diala Sadler coming off. The substitute being, looks like, Lucas Ryan. Lucas Ryan, the last sub coming on for Capo. They only have their goalkeeper left on the bench now. Or their backup goalie, rather. Okay. Serrano. It's going to be Harris on the ball. It's going to be taken away here. It's Grass now. Grass now finds Vaughn. Vaughn trying to get past Kamara and does. Kamara, oh, this is a good play here from Capo. They can keep it up. Now it's going to be James. James, he has an opportunity to cross it in here. Going to take a step over. Now going to pass it back to Powell. Powell might take a shot here. No, he's going to have to pass to Lee Tate. Lee Tate. Going to be, I think that's one of them. It was actually Dale Roll. And the foul is going to be committed. It's another free kick. And Arsenal will take their time. 81 minutes gone. We will have some additional time. Definitely. We have 3 minutes in the first half. My guess is probably going to be a little extra. Say maybe 4. Would not surprise me if it was 5. But my guess is probably going to be 4. Especially with the water break. The water break, even though it was taken quickly, that definitely took a minute off the clock. As that ball's going to be kicked deep down the field. It's going to be Huss. Serrano. Jowett nearly gets to it. Doesn't quite. Now it's another chance here. It's Owen Jowett. Header, and that looked like, no, it did not touch Carlos Gonzalez. It did just go wide of his post. Owen Jowett, he's been on the score sheet so far this season. He nearly got himself on the score sheet again. That would have been the insurance that Arsenal desperately would have needed here. Instead, it's another tightly contested 1-0 matchup right now. It's going to be Powell. Powell plays it to Vega, and Vega's fouled. Free kick. Looks like it's going to be taken quickly here, and it will be passed back to Grasnow. Grasnow finding Vaughn. Vaughn pressured by Jowett. And Vaughn is forced to kick that ball out of play. Another Arsenal throw. It's going to be taken by Kamara. Kamara. It's going to be Huss. He's got a streaking Jowett on his left, but he ought to try and play it to Cameron. Cameron and Huss surrounding that Capo defender. Now it's Kamara. Really good header here. It's going to find Owen Jowett. Jowett. Cameron. Martinez crosses in. Jowett scores! Owen Jowett, 2-0 to the Desert Gunners. And that may have been the dagger in the heart of Capo FC. It looks like there might be a yellow card coming out here. I don't know who's getting the yellow card. and Joe getting the goal. I believe a booking was assessed to an Arsenal player for the excessive celebration. I believe we will update that now. Goal scored by number 25, Owen Jowett. The second goal for Arsenal may have been the one that finishes this game off for the Desert Gunners. They might want more, though. It's Michael Huss. He's got a goal already. He might look to cross this in. And, oh, wow, he's been left open now. Huss. Cameron. Good save by Gonzalez. And now it's a long ball here. Blaze Hardy could not get it to Martinez. Martinez couldn't get a touch to it. And now it's Vaughn. Advantage here for Capo. And now it looks like a foul has been assessed. And it's going to be a free kick for the Gunners. Does anyone know who got that yellow card, by the way? Like, so I'm not so sure, but we'll see. Either way, it's a 2-0 Arsenal lead. The yellow card didn't put the Gunners down to 10 men if there was one even assessed. Blaze Hardy goes off of his heel. And now Capo have a chance of maybe getting themselves a goal now. And it would make things very interesting. Vaughn with a shot. Another good save by Partizan. All still in play, though. It's James. Another shot coming in. That's going to end up on field 13. And Partizan has had himself a fantastic game. And the sub will come on. It looks like Bryce Backlund will be checking in here. And he will replace Shamai Kamara. Backlund is on. Ref will blow his whistle and we will be back underway. It's a Partizan belter towards the right side of the field. It's a good header by Mead Tate, but it goes out of play. And a little bit of relief for Arsenal. Now they got a 2-goal cushion, but this team has had a 3-goal lead before and nearly blew that, so you got to make sure you don't take your foot off the gas. If anything, it would not surprise me if Arsenal were still attacking slightly. That ball is going to be kicked up. It's going to be a foul, and it's going to be a Capo free kick. Don't think this will be a booking. The whistle was blown after the ball was kicked, so it's going to be played back to Powell. Powell going to find Vega. Vega finds Vaughn. Vaughn. Good defense from Zambrano, and Zambrano forces it out. Forces, rather, Vaughn to hit it out, and it will be a Arsenal throw. It's going to be Zeke Zambrano. He's going to look for Owen Joe. No, actually, he's going to look for Huss, and does find him. And Huss, surrounded by two Capo players, tried to find Joe. That ball is gone over everything. That's going to go onto the field that we are forbidden to touch. And it's going to be Capo free. Looks like it's going to be a Capo free kick. There's a foul committed there. That ball that was just kicked out has officially made it onto the main field. Now here comes Capo. 89 minutes are fast. The 89th minute is fast approaching here. We will definitely get some additional time. As Grass now will have the ball back at his feet after the pass back from Vaughn. And that looks like a foul, and it will be given. It's going to be a yellow card most likely to Cameron. And there it is. Or not Cameron, rather Harris. Yellow card for Arizona Arsenal, number 10, Jacob Harris. It's going to be free kick taken by Capo. It's going to be another decent attempt there from the Gunners. It's going to be out, not from the Gunners, from Capo, but the Gunners will have a goal kick here. Full time is fast approaching here. What do we have for out of time? Yeah, I just saw the referee give the out of time order, so we are about to find out shortly from our sources. Mead Tate, that's some good work there. He's going to get it out to Ryan. Ryan tried to get a cross in. Oh, it's going to look like it's deflected. No, it's not deflected out. It's going to be just a goal kick. 7 seconds left from the 90. And it looks like that's what I feared. It is going to be 5 minutes of added time, but there's an opportunity to get another goal, but no, it's offside. The referee has indicated to the fourth official there will be a minimum of 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time. Isaac Powell trying to play that across. Transfer across. It looks like another foul, and it is going to be another free kick. Referee is going to ask. Looks like it's going to be Caden Cameron who goes into the book. I guess I was predicting the future when I accidentally said his name, but Caden Cameron will go into the book. It's a yellow card. Yellow card for Arizona Arsenal, number 11, Caden Cameron. We've just crossed the first minute of added time here. Still 4 minutes left to go. And now this free kick will be taken by Arsenal team was most likely parked the bus at this point and will help them greatly. Goal kick now for the Gunners. They can take their time here. Artisan will take a long ball. That's going to go over everybody, including the last defender. But he will eventually get to it, and we'll find Gonzalez, and Gonzalez will clear that out. James Powell. And now a little bit of a tussle, and it's going to go the way of Capo, a free kick, and that free kick's going to be taken short. And that's a good challenge there from Serrano. Serrano gets freaking elbowed out. That might be a red. That's a red. That might be a red here. No, it's just going to be a yellow. The yellow going to be assessed to the number 20 of Capo, Kalani De La Roll. Yellow card for Capo FC, number 20, Kalani De La Roll. I believe we passed the second minute of added time now. We're into the third. And that ball is going to go out of play here for a Capo throw. Time slowly running out for Capo to get themselves a goal here. And now it's going to be kicked up by the number 11, Caden Cameron. And it's going to be out for a goal kick. Now it's Gonzalez. Pass around the wing. It's again put out of play. Again, it's going to be a Capo throw. And another foul committed. And again, it's going to be another Capo free kick. The free kick will be taken here. It's going to be Isaac Powell who's going to take this short. Now it will be back onto his feet. And now it's going to be another long whipping ball. It will be easily placed into the hands of Partisan. He will take his time getting up. And kick that ball out to Michael Huss. Another foul committed by Arsenal. It's another free kick for Capo. And there was a yellow card that was assessed. I don't know if that's for the challenge or for the words that were exchanged afterwards. We will shortly get the update at the end of this. Right now, a yellow card was put out. I don't know if it was for the embellishment from Capo or if it was for the foul itself. Either way, it's still Arsenal 2, Capo 0, and it might be staying that way for the remainder of this game. That ball's going to be taken long here. It's going to be headed towards the center. And now, crossed in from Cortez, headed away by Backlund, and it's going to be a corner. Does anyone know who got that yellow? Was it for embellishment? It's going to be a corner here. It's going to be taken by Belly. And it's a low one. It's going to head off the head of Zambrano. And that's it. The final score has hit. Capo are defeated here. Final score 2-0. And the ref will separate everybody here. It was a tightly contested matchup. And it ends with a 2-0 Arsenal victory. This has been Joshua Buttrick. Tune in on Saturday as the WPSL team plays FC Del Sol. Good night.